In many racket sports, there's lots of information readily available through the internet, through stringing forums, through coaches, other stringers, word of mouth, symposiums, etc, etc. In squash, sometimes the information is lacking on strings. So what I thought I'd do is give you a tip on super elastic strings, such as the Karakal Hot Zone, which I'm holding here. General rule of thumb is that the looser the string bed, the more power you generate. The tighter the string bed, the more control you generate. And you also want to find that magic formula in between to give you as much power but as much control as possible at the same time. Now, what I mean by super elastic squash strings are the strings where when you pull them, they're obviously very, very elastic. Now, you'd think that that would be a recipe for creating lots and lots of power if you strung it loosely. However, what I've found is that actually you need to add a little bit more tension to create a slightly stiffer string bed. The reason being is because if you string it too loose, what will happen is when you hit the ball and try to generate power, you'll actually feel like you're hitting the ball with a pillow, because the strings are so elastic that the ball just sinks in there and doesn't ping back out with the same velocity as it should do. So with the really, really elastic strings, what I'd always recommend is add 2 or 3 extra pounds onto the strings, so that you can actually get the desired effect. And what will actually happen, because you've got a tighter string bed as well, is that for those close-up touch shots at the front, for the drop shots for example, what you'll also get is a little bit more added control on those shots as well. So my top tip is, if you've got a really elastic string, add a couple of pounds extra to the recommended tension, obviously not exceeding the recommended tension on the racket itself. Thank you.